If you guys haven't heard, the new Spider-Man game is making waves in the community. From being the premier game on the PlayStation 5 to hosting many glitches, a lot of people are trading blows back and forth, especially the people who are involved in the console wars. Console wars are dumb, but it does bring out a lot of criticism to games that otherwise might be overlooked. Most notably, the glitches and the shape that the new Spider-Man game has shipped in has caused a lot of people to put it under a magnifying glass and find some unique and interesting glitches. Most notably, the Spider-Man block glitch, which turns Spider-Man into essentially a cube. And yeah, it was really cool. Unfortunately, it was patched out very quickly, which is really ironic because it's probably the one glitch that a lot of people wanted to keep in the game. Perhaps later they'll do an update and have it as like some special suit or unlockable that you can get, but for now, it's out of the game. Now, the biggest point of contention as of now, the game has been so rushed that a lot of people don't feel like there's good, hard design being put into it that a lot of fans would actually enjoy. Most notably, the newest suit, and it's been considered the worst suit that has been introduced into the Spider-Man universe. It looks like the 80s aesthetic if you were going to be Spider-Man going back in time and clubbing in the 1980s. We got a little bit of aqua blue and some very bright, vibrant reds mixed in with essentially a hoodie and a black Spider-Man mask, and the head is exposed for whatever reason, the top of the head. A lot of people are saying that it pushes stereotypes because it looks like a hoodie, and it doesn't make sense because you have to, again, understand that when you're playing video games like this and you're being engrossed in a world, you want to have suspension of disbelief and you want to be in the video game world. And here a lot of people are saying they could just take a hair fiber and cross-reference it and analyze it and figure out who Spider-Man is. So again, I understand that on one hand. I also understand on the other, this is a multi-dimensional universe where a literal man is shooting spider webbing out of his hands. That's just not something that usually happens. So I get it, I understand it, and it still does look ridiculous. I've went ahead and changed the hairstyle because a lot of people are calling on race. They're saying, oh, you're just saying this because you're racist. And it's not just like one or two people or a small group of people. Like, a lot of people are pushing this. So I've decided to replace the hair with a couple other things here, a few other wigs, some hairstyles. I'm gonna let you go ahead and react to them. Yep, there you go. And finally, yep, there it is. And that's exactly what it looks like. You look like a clown trying to defend this ridiculous suit. We're going to be suspending our disbelief in this world. This suit looks really bad. It really does. And this is where boomers versus Gen Z comes in, and a lot of people are saying, oh, if you don't like the suit, your boomer is showing you're a boomer. And that all sounds great and good because the boomers obviously want classic Spider-Man. But at the same time, you do have to understand that the suit does look wild, ridiculous, and it just doesn't look good. People are saying that this is the most revolutionary Spider-Man game, that the fast travel system and how you get around the city is absolutely stunning and amazing. And I have to counter that with games from 10 to 15 years ago, to even 20 years ago, had not only fast travel, so we're talking about the Might and Magic series, we're talking about Oblivion, but also Saints Row, Prototype. All of these games allowed you to move, essentially fly around a city and have the absolute freedom of movement. So it's not like this game's presenting you anything revolutionary. I mean, this game presents scenarios that are so ridiculous that a whole generation missed out on because they just haven't been exposed to it. For example, there's a mission where you're essentially playing Superman 64 with the ring. That's one of the worst games in the world, but there it is. There's another mission where Peter's deaf girlfriend is spray painting walls. This is what you paid for. Really? Are you kidding me? Long story short, people are very critical of the new Spider-Man game. It was not as big of a hit as the original that released, but it's still a pretty fantastic game, and the suit looks ridiculous. So, what are your thoughts? Is this the worst Spider-Man suit in the world? You let me know your comments down in the section below. I would love to hear them. Remember to hit that community tab because I always put news articles on the community tab so that you guys don't have to go out there and read through a lot of clickbait, look at articles with ads playing on them. Just BS, right? So you can just see a synopsis of every big video game news story that's happened in the day or in the week. I post them on the community tab. Click subscribe, like, and share the video, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a very pleasant and eventful week.